Tracy Walder, last word to you then on this. The fact that they keep throwing George Soros' name, we've talked a lot in our show meetings, is it definitely feels like a dog whistle that is dangerous.
It was actually probably the happiest year of my life, that year of German occupation. For me, it was a very positive experience. It's a strange thing, because you see incredible suffering around you, and in fact, you are in considerable danger yourself. But you're 14 years old and you don't believe that it can actually touch you. You have a belief in yourself, your belief in your father. It's a very happy-making, exhilarating experience.
It absolutely feels like a dog whistle that's dangerous. Look, most of these groups, the Oath Keepers, Boogaloo Boys, Proud Boys, they all subscribe to what you are all referring to as the Great Replacement Theory, which is that idea that the majority of the white population is being replaced. And this is why we see these spikes in racism, these spikes in anti-Semitism, is because they are ascribing to this belief, and it's stoking this division. I mean,
folks like me who were Caucasian of European descent, for the first time in 2017, will be in an absolute minority in the United States of America. Absolute minority. Fewer than 50% of the people in America from then and on will be white European stock. That's not a bad thing. That's a source of our strength.
The thing is, though, Republicans are absolutely not allowed to notice that it's happening. And if they do, they're racist. Case in point. Today, USA Today came out and admitted that the Democratic Party's entire electoral strategy was built on the Great Replacement. This is a real excerpt from an actual news article. We're quoting. For many years, Democrats have hoped that Latino voters could be the key to turning traditionally red states to purple. Now it's unclear whether that will be the case. End quote. Whoa! Someone better alert Jonathan Greenblatt at the ADL so he can denounce the Democratic Party. And if you pay him enough, he will, because that's how that works.
It definitely feels like a dog whistle that is dangerous. As you said, Andrew, dog whistles. Historically, this meme, this idea among the right that African Americans, that black folks who are in positions are controlled by some Jewish overseer who's pulling their strings. That's what that statement reads like. And perhaps this governor should maybe read a history book to speak, because he might not understand what he is channeling. But he is channeling an era in American history that is one of the most ugly, that he's probably not allowing to be taught in school. But
while hundreds of thousands of Hungarian Jews were being shipped off to the death camps, George Soros accompanied his phony godfather on his appointed rounds, confiscating property from the Jews.
These are pictures from 1944 of what happened to George Soros's friends and neighbors.
You're a Hungarian Jew who escaped the Holocaust by posing as a Christian.
Right.
And you watched lots of people get shipped off to the death camps.
Right. I was 14 years old. And I would say that that's when my character was made.
In what way?
That one should think ahead, one should understand and anticipate events, and one is threatened. It was a tremendous threat of evil. I mean, it was a very personal experience of evil.
My understanding is that you went out with this protector of yours who swore that you were his adopted godson.
Yes.
Went out, in fact, and helped in the confiscation of property from the Jews.
That's right. Yes.
I mean, that sounds like an experience that would send lots of people to the psychiatric couch for many, many years. Was it difficult?
Not at all. Not at all. Maybe as a child you don't see the connection, but it created no problem at all.
No feeling of guilt.
No.
For example, that I'm Jewish, and here I am watching these people go. I could just as easily be there. I should be there. None of that.
Well, of course, I could be on the other side, or I could be the one from whom the thing is being taken away. But there was no sense that I shouldn't be there, because that was, well, actually, funny way, it's just like in markets, that if I weren't there, of course I wasn't doing it, but somebody else would be taking it away anyhow. In other words, whether I was there or not, I was only a spectator, the property was being taken away. So I had no role in taking away that property. So I had no sense of guilt.
Are you religious?
No.
Do you believe in God?
No.
To throw out a miasma of words that are meant to trigger the far right for his political ambitions that really do sound like that old meme that this black prosecutor must be under the secret control of this, murky Jewish millionaire. That could be 1950, and it is not dignified.
It's not about justice, it's not about agenda, it's not about mobilizing people, it's about dialing for corporate dollars. These two parties have sold the U.S. government and the American people to the highest bidders.